This starting soon screen brought to you by 20-minute long starting soon screens.
Hey,
We've been
guys.
repping for them since we started streaming. Hopefully, eventually they'll pay us. So, yeah,
Or
hey,
20-minute screen.
Mero,
Hey, Wise, Mero.
Wolf.
Wolf Assassin. Oh, it's Reen Week. I'm so excited for Reen Week. I think I know what that entails.
It's hot enough, and the only beverage that I have that goes in the fridge is tonic water.
Are you drinking during Reen Week? Because that would fit, actually.
Yep. I haven't even drank, and I'm still willing to reveal that we actually had that exchange earlier.
Oh, because we unlocked the chain or whatever of all the Reen scenes.
We unlocked a Reen date.
At the pool. And you know what that means?
Yep.
Gotta reclaim my credentials as the fastest
flashbacks
priest
to
in the
naked
West.
Reen. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I guess there's no
let's
point in holding off because
jump into it.
It's probably gonna be a bit long.
And we've already started at 6:30 instead of
oh god
6:15.
Who knows? Maybe there's more Reen. Maybe we'll even get to see Luvia again.
But yes, continue and don't start.
I totally wasn't about to make her out to start. Alright, so do we skip the plot?
No, part-time job. It's apparently fine. At least I remember that much from last time, yeah.
Do it? Okay.
Let's just do it.
Oh? Alright, so do we do the plot scene or the new scene? Because they are nuclear. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're nuclear.
Oh, good work is really short.
Super short. Let's go on ahead and good work today then.
Alright.
And we'll do overtime.
Oh, overtime is decent. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, I have the volume way loud.
I really am tired. Oh, what was that read? I have to get back in this.
The lights are all on. I expect everyone should already be home at this hour. That is the mood. I decided to walk back home, but it got pretty chilly as the sun went down. For now, I'll have dinner, take a bath, and decide what to do after a good rest. Shiro, welcome back, Shiro.
Tadaima, Saber. 今出かけるところだったのか?
I'm home. Are you just leaving, Saber?
いえ、シロのことを待っていました。
No, I was waiting for you. And thus, the welcome back, I guess. I was a little unprepared, taken by surprise. I lost my train of thought.
シロはこの家の主で働いて帰ってきたのです。
You're the head of this household, and you just came back from work.
ねぎらいたいと思うことはそんなに不思議なことでしょうか。
Is it so peculiar for me to want to thank you?
いや、そんなことはない。
No, of course not.
ありがとう。ただいま、セイバー。
Thanks. I'm home, Saber.
ええ、
What is this
おかえり
plot?
なさい、シロ。
Yes, welcome him, Shira.
食事の支度ならできています。中に入りましょう。
Dinner is ready. Please come in. I passed the gate with Saber. When things like this happen so naturally, you always realize their importance after the fact. Maybe someday, being greeted like this is something I can look back on as a precious memory.
That was short. Short and
That
sweet.
was so close. That was so short.
Also, you need to reset your RTX voice to high.
Oh, no. Okay. Also, 2 days ago, I learned that you could just search for your task manager in the start menu.
Oh, you can also just right-click on the start bar. Go to Task
What?
Manager.
Oh, you can!
Yep.
Wait a moment. There we go. Oh, it's got a flag. Okay.
Well, it's just a random happy memory that he'll
I could
that he'll
kind of see
remember.
it, like,
Even if he
especially
goes
with,
to hell.
especially from the perspective of Shangra.
And yeah, I guess we've cleared out the house for the night times for the most part.
Mm-hmm. There's a plot tiger scene. What?
Well,
We're not doing that though. Entry hall.
we've got
right?
an entry hall to do.
A plot critical scene. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Entry hall though, right?
Makes sense.
Ravine?
Makes sense. Yep. Because we've got a pool date to go on.
Alright, one of these I'm also really excited for. One I'm potentially scared for, but also could be really wholesome and sweet.
Yep. And yeah, the plot taiga.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've
The
seen
plot
some
taiga that
very
we have
serious
access to
taiga
now.
scenes that have made the
Which
cry count go
also,
up.
that is more useful because now we well, we do still have to go back to school one more time, but at least.
Do we have the school mostly cleared out? But yeah, with Tosaka, let's go. Go to Shinto.
Oh, go to Shinto. Okay.
It's not a pool date.
It just used
What?
the it just used the pool as a as an icon to show a new date was unlocked.
Alright. I thought it was a pool date. I'm still happy though. I'm still excited for Rinwi. I promised Tosaka that we go on a date sometime. The weather is nice, so maybe today would be good.
おい、遠坂。あれ、いない。
Hey, Tosaka. Huh? She's not here?
What's up with that? I wonder, as I absent-mindedly paced next to her door. And
先輩、姉さんなら家に戻
Sakura?
られましたけど。
Senpai, didn't Nissan go back to her house?
ああ、そうなんだ。
Nissan?
あ、サンキュー、さくら。
Nissan,
That's a
Jason.
very different character.
no!
Right. Thanks, Sakura.
No, Shinji date. Never Shinji date. No, no, Wakame Paradise. Looks like she went straight home after we ate. Just my luck.
何か姉さんに用があるんですか？
Do you have some business with Nei-san?
いや、なんでもない。
No, it's nothing.
I talked about it if Sakura found out. Oh.
ちょっと遠坂の菓子を生産しようと思って。
You have some business with Nei-san? Oh yeah, I was just gonna go on a date with her.
What?
Sakura turns to stone. It's just...
Krakona.
I was thinking of settling a debt with Tosaka.
はあ。もしかして姉さんって先輩からお金を借りてるんですか？
Sakura? No. Huh? Could it be that Nei-san has borrowed money from you, senpai? My mouth hangs open at a ridiculous suggestion. Wouldn't it make more sense for me to be the one borrowing money? No, it wouldn't. Because Tosaka is broke.
姉さん、大丈夫かな？
I wonder if she's alright. Sakura tilts her head in thoughts. I head for the living room. I'll call Tosaka's house and ask her out over the phone.
Yeah, with an earshot of Sakura.
Naturally, I'm quite nervous.
はい、遠坂ですが。
Yes, this is Tosaka.
脅かすなよ、遠坂。
Don't surprise me like that, Tosaka.
エミヤくんこそいきなりのご挨拶ね。
I should say the same to you, Emiya-kun, for such an abrupt greeting. Somehow, she sounds somewhat vague and evasive. Fortunately, there's no one around to overhear me, but I cover the receiver and whisper into it anyway.
なんだ。
Sakura is no
今
one.
日時間空いてるか。
Well, oh, Jesus, that was way louder than I thought it was going to be. Hurt my ears.
Well, Tosaka, are you free today?
一応はね。
Well, for now.
じゃあ、シントに遊びに行かないか。前の貸し借り云々の件で。
So, wanna head over to Shinto for some fun? You know, the debt thing we talked about.
うん
Oh,
ええ、いいわよ。何時にする？
Writer! Okay, that's fine with me. What time?
本当か？
Right!
それなら11時にシントの駅前で。
Of course she's there.
Really? Then let's meet in front of Shinto Station at 11.
うん、わかった。じゃあ、エミヤくん。
Yeah, okay. See you later, Emiya-kun. Tosaka accepted that invitation awfully quickly. It's unlike her to accept it without complaint, and that worries me. But a promise is a promise.
ちょっと出かけてくる。
I'm going out for a bit.
Yeah, later. Don't tell Sakura, please.
リンとのデートですか？
There she is. On a date with Rin. Why is Ryder here all of a sudden?
聞いてたのか？
Did you hear that?
ええ、ほんの少し。口調が楽しそうだったので、 相手はリンかと思いましたが。
Yes, though just barely. You sounded like you're enjoying yourself, so I supposed it was me.
実はそうなんだが。そういえば、セイバーはどうしてるかな？
Oh, he's not even thinking of Sakura.
Yeah, he's including Sakura. Oh, that's cold, Shiro.
Well, it's actually true. But what am I gonna do if Saber finds out?
セイバーでしたら部屋に戻っているようですね。
If you're worried about Saber, she seems to have returned to her room.
珍しく私から本を借りていったのですが。
Unusually, she appears to have taken a book that I lent to her.
Taken to a book?
I wonder what she's
Saber's
reading.
getting really into a piece of media.
Saber starts reading books about King Arthur. That's wrong, that's wrong. I wish it went that way. I see. I guess there's no need to go and talk to her then. First, I need to worry about the date with Tosaka.
それでは、いってらっしゃい、シロ。
Well then, have a nice day, Shiro.
こちらのことはお気遣いなく。さくらには出かけて夕方には戻ってくると伝えておきます。
Do not concern yourself with the affairs here. I shall inform Sakura that you will be back in the evening. Oh
わか
no.
った。よろ
Wait,
しく
he's
頼
not
む。
even thinking about Sakura at all.
Okay. Thanks. See ya.
This is gonna blow up, isn't it?
遅れてるのかな、遠坂。
Hmm? Osaka must be running late.
Where is she? Oh, she's asleep. It's just about 11 o'clock. It's difficult to contact each other once we've both gone out. There's nothing I can do except wait for her to arrive. But it's times like these that I really wish I had a cell phone.
少し遅れても遠坂なら仕方ないか。
Well, can't be helped if she's a little late.
Yeah, sure, I'll get a cell phone. Wait, Bean would never have a phone
Wait.
though.
98, 2, 5, 7. Yeah, I think I had a cell phone by then.
I got mine like late middle school.
Wait, okay, 15 minus 8 is 7, so yes. Anyway though.
AJ though, she seemed pretty half-hearted about it over the phone, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that she'd make me wait. I'll use the time to plan out what we should do.
映画かな。フェイトゼロとタイガー道場劇場版か。なんだあれ。
Please kill Commissioner!
What movies are out?
Zero?
Fate Zero and Tiger Dojo the movie.
Are they planning on making it a
Are they
movie?
really screening that?
Are they planning on
I mean, they
making
kind
Fate
of made a
Zero
movie out of it. If you count the,
If
Oh,
you what?
I mean, there's kind of a Tiger Dojo movie if you count Consultation Room.
Oh yes, Consultation Room is so good. Tiger Zero. Fate Zero. Good job, Urubuchi. Wait, that means Urubuchi exists in this universe. Let's see what else
I
there
would
is to do
assume.
here.
Oh,
watch a
hey, it's the
movie.
fucking restaurant.
Oh, it is! Someone went to a saver. Oh, the 24-hour stream. No. We'll watch a movie, have lunch, maybe head over to the beachside park afterwards. Ooh. Oh, the bridge. Oh, there's everything. Wait, are they gonna go to the... Are they gonna go to the fall? It'd be nice if there were better picnic spots or amusement parks in the area, but I can't think of any others.
20分
Wait, 20 minutes already? Or 20 minutes already?
No, she's just late. I'll call my place just to make sure. Maybe she left a message for me. Oh, no.
Oh, we still need to do that.
We really need to do that. Maybe we just like split them up and do something else with the 24-hour stream. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly. Like, unless your changed situation would allow for it.
Mhm. It might be easier in your vocal cords too, because I imagine you'd have to scream a whole lot.
Yeah, but I just do that anyway.
Oh my god! Oh.
Yeah.
I always felt really bad about that.
The problem is the 24-hour stream has felt like it could happen a couple of times. Like, it's been just close enough to our grip, to our fucking reach, that, like... But no, that's definitely... That's a fuck up.
Yeah, no, I've always felt really bad about it.
Yeah, we probably should just do the dojos.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna like... I'll post an announcement later on that. I'm gonna see if I can get it to actually happen, and then... Oh,
And then if it's just dead from the start.
if it doesn't happen, like by the time HA is over, then it's definitely just gonna happen.
Definitely
Without
100%.
the 24-hour stream.
But speaking of HA,
Mhm. I'll call my place just to make sure. Maybe she left a message for me?
公衆電話減ったな。探しにくい。
They've gotten rid of some of the payphones. Those are getting hard to find lately.
It is. I mean, that's my guess. She's asleep.
Yeah, like
I managed to locate a phone booth.
11 a.m.
Hmm?
11 a.m. is like just waking up time.
It really is.
はい、エミヤでございます。
Yes. This is the Emiya resident.
ああ、さくら俺だけど。
Sakura. Oh
Sakura? It's me.
先輩ですか？お出かけだったと思ったんですけども、何かありました？
no! Is that you, senpai? I thought you'd gone out. What happened?
いや、ちょっと確認の電話。
No, I'm just checking up on something.
遠坂から何か伝言入ってないか？
You haven't heard anything from Tosaka by chance, have you?
いえ、何も姉さんからは連絡はありません。まだ家にいるんじゃないでしょうか。
No, I haven't had any word from Nae-san. Should she still be at home?
あ、そうか。 わかった。わざわざどうもな。
I see. Okay. Sorry for bothering you.
I return the receiver to its cradle. Nobody's heard from Tosaka. At this point, I might as well call her house again. If I can't get a hold of her, I suppose I can take it to mean she's already on her way. In that house, something as sensible as an answering machine would be. Actually, I do think she does have one.
That was confirmed in the prologue.
Yodokobe. I can leave her a message. So that way, even if we end up missing each other.
はい、遠坂ですが。
Yes, this is Tosaka.
待て。
Wait.
How could she be picking up the phone?
もしもし、エミヤですが、遠坂だよな。
Hello, this is Emiya. You're Tosaka, right?
そうよ。私の他に誰がこの家で電話を取ると思ってるのよ。
Oh, that feels like something that could happen in the Abridged series. Now you have to do that.
The Archer answering machine.
Archer. Strong.
Psych. This is an elaborate messaging prank, Shiro. Fuck off.
Oh god, I haven't gone to like an in-person hangout in forever. I'm trying to remember. I think a few times that's happened.
A little under a decade of playing D&D has taught me that it doesn't have to be in person for that to happen.
That is true. I suppose I've gotten exceptionally lucky.
The excuses are usually about just as good, and either after 20 minutes of trying to message them and calling, or 5 hours later.
Yep. I've gotten really lucky
but yeah.
on that front. Because I've always heard scheduling is like the biggest game killer.
Yup.
And it just generally hasn't been for me.
Yeah. But
Of course. Who else do you think would answer my phone?
そりゃそうだが。なあ、遠坂。今、そっち何時だ？
Is our clock wrong?
That's true. Look, Tosaka, what time is it over there?
11時25分。
11:25?
11時に新都で待ち合わせしたよな。
We were supposed to be meeting at 11 in Shinto.
He's just like, I thought you meant 11 p.m. Who would be awake at
Nope,
11?
It just completely slipped her mind.
I hear a faint intake of breath. That's weird. Her breathing sounds ragged. Is it the crust again?
私の家の時計が進んでるわけじゃないの。ね。
Oh, the clocks in my house aren't very accurate.
おい、大丈夫か、遠坂。変だぞ。何かあったのか？
Hey, are you alright, Tosaka? You sound strange. Is something wrong?
変？そんなことないわよ。 私
Strange? No, it's nothing like that. Just then, I hear the sound of something collapsing. Hair crust. A chill goes down my spine and churns my stomach.
おい、トサカ、大丈夫か？
Hey, Tosaka. Are you okay?
Reed?
平気やちょっと転んだ
I'm fine. I just felt no big. Tosaka's voice on the line grows fainter and fainter until suddenly I hear a sharp thud. Did Tosaka drop the receiver?
トサカ、おい、返事をしろ。何があったんだ？
Tosaka! Hey, say something! What happened?
There's nothing but silence on the other end.
Oh? Was that supposed to be voice acted?
I think so. No, Reed.
Damn it!
It's probably the crust again. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds like Tosaka's fainted at home. That much is certain.
Oh,
I
Mothman.
hate to think about it, but if she's been attacked by someone... I slam down the receiver and run to the bus stop. Before I have any time to think about it, my body moves on its own. I impatiently drop the bus fare into the coin slot before jumping off and running at full tilt towards Tosaka's house. In the worst case scenario, probably have to call an ambulance. No. Since her house also serves as her workshop, she really wouldn't want any outsiders in there. If it's more than I can handle on my own, I'll have to call Sakura or Saber for backup. Wise.
And then cut it off.
Wise. Armchair really was kind of like a crust. I run up the hill. I haven't trained enough. I'm already out of breath. Tosaka's voice sounded odd this morning. If only I had noticed sooner.
Wow, they just straight brought that back.
Wise, I did. I thought it was gonna be like the full thing. This isn't plot though. This isn't plot. A terrible image crosses my mind.
何考えてんだ、俺は。
What am I thinking?
I don't need more things to worry about. That is true. There have been plenty of great news scenes. For now, I should hurry to see when she's safe, whether she's safe. I'm finally here.
トサカ、入るぞ。
Tosaka, I'm coming in!
Besides, this is more of a subplot. I force the door open. With all the noise I'm making, she should come out and pummel me with angry words. Or not. I made it inside without having to break the front door down, practically falling through the open doorway ahead of me. I rush inside. His phone's receiver is dangling on the floor.
Tosaka.
Yeah, he knows what throws the milk.
No, Sue. The red furniture creates the momentary illusion that everything is covered in blood. I scan the room. There she is. She's lying on her back on the sofa in the center of the room. First, yeah, no, it's not right, just the carpet, kind of.
And the drapes.
I check for the obvious bleeding or injuries. There are no noticeable wounds, but just in case there are any internal traumas, I should be careful moving her.
Oh, the milk is on exit, isn't it?
Oh, it shows how much Cheryl worries about her and cares about her. Is she even conscious to begin with?
Oi, Tosaka.
Hey, Tosaka.
It's true, because it was stronger still.
Yup.
I timidly call out to her. Emergency first aid dictates that I should call her loudly to check for any verbal response, maintain her airway, and quickly call for an ambulance.
あれ
Huh? As if my voice woke her, Tosaka raises her head and tries to get up. But all her strength leaves her again before she can, and she drops back onto the sofa.
なんでエミヤ君が
been
こ
there.
こにいるんだよ
Emiya-kun, what are you doing here?
だってお前、電話の最中に倒れたじゃないか。覚えてないのか？
Because you collapsed in the middle of a phone call, for heaven's sake. Don't you remember?
ああそうだった
Right.
だから出かけようとして一回戻って私
I was getting ready to go out, but I came back for a second to... She's barely a shadow of her usual assertive self. Her replies are faint and inarticulate, as if a severe bout of memory loss had overtaken her.
迎えに来てくれてありがとうそろそろ行かないと
Oh, Reed. Oh.
Yup, that's definitely what's going on.
Thanks for coming to pick me up. We better get going or we'll be late. Tosaka makes another attempt to get up, but I can see her arm trembling as she tries to push herself up. This isn't good. She can't even stand up. I lean close to Tosaka and put one hand on her
やっ
forehead.
ぱりまだ体治ってないんだろ
I thought so. You're still not well, are you?
As I expected, her forehead is hot. She She did. With a fever this bad, it's no wonder she'd pass out when she pushed herself too far. And since she fainted at school once before this, I'm sure she's feeling pretty bad. It must have happened again today, since she was walking around in this chill. But it looks as though she's feeling better. It's just a fever then. And although Tosaka would probably get mad at me for saying that, I'm really happy it's not a really nasty illness or some kind of injury.
エミヤくん、ため息なんかついて。
Emiya-kun, what are you sighing for?
いや、安心した。さっきまで遠坂が誰かに襲われたんじゃないかと不安だったんだ。
No, just feeling relieved. All the way here, I was praying that you hadn't been attacked in your home.
朝まで平気だったのに、こんなの気合い一発入れれば私だって。
I swear I was fine this morning. I should have just been able to shake something off like this. For the third time, Tosaka tries to get up. A stubborn, sick patient insisting she's in perfect health. That's what she is.
なんだそのへっぴり腰。やっぱり風邪だろう、遠坂。
If that were true, you wouldn't be in this state. Tosaka, you have a cold.
ほら、今日のデートはなしにしよう。
Never mind the date for today.
でも、せっかくエミヤくんが誘ってくれたのに、私がこんなのでキャンセルなんて。
But I couldn't possibly cancel it after you went out of your way to invite me, Emiya-kun.
そんなの気にするな。
Don't worry about that.
その代わり、今日は遠坂が無理しないように看病するからな。それぐらいしてもいいだろう。
I'll play nurse for you today instead. How about it?
Shiro is best nurse. Even if she's sick, I originally planned to spend the day with Tosaka. I don't know what her own stubbornness will lead her to do if I leave her alone, so I better keep close.
わかった。今日一日は静養するから、エミヤくんは。
It's true, what? That is the truest statement ever said in this chat, probably. Alright, all the best for today. So, Emiya-kun, you can...
決まった。歩けないだろう。寝室まで連れてくぞ。
Then we're agreed. Now, you can't walk, can you? I'll get you to bed.
I slide my hands under Tosaka's body. Then, like I did at school last time, I lift her up in my arms.
何するのよ、シロ。
What are you doing, Shiro?
何って抱えてくんだけど、別にこれが初めてじゃないだろ。
Can't you see I'm carrying you? It's not like this is the first time I've done it.
I just love being in Shiro so much. It is a great show.
It is.
It just reminds me of all their scenes together in UBW. And it makes me want... Aww. Fate Stay Night just needs a replay in general.
Yeah.
Last time, it was in front of what felt like half the school, too. That was pretty embarrassing. compared to that, doing this in Tosaka's house, far from the public eye, is no big deal. Until I consider that I'm taking her into her bedroom.
うん
I feel like a newlywed carrying his bride over the threshold.
そんな顔しても何も出ないわよ、レミヤ君。
What's with that look, Emiya-kun?
なんでもない。
Nothing.
Wait, what's in Discord? Oh, Mothman.
Yep. Don't get too distracted though. We have a stream to stream.
Oh, never. While holding Tosaka in my arms, I carefully make my way through the house. Still nervous, my hand ends up at her neck. The feared blush in Tosaka's face makes her look embarrassed, which only heightens my tension.
よっと。大丈夫か、遠坂。
There we are. You okay, Tosaka?
うん
I set her on the bed. While I'm at it, I take off her shoes and leave them by her side. So she wears her shoes inside the house here. Talk about Western style. Well, let's save the gawking for later.
このまましばらく寝るか。具合が悪ければその方がいいと思うんだが。
Do you think you can sleep? If you don't feel well, I think that'd be for the best.
少し横になってればすぐに良くなるから。
I just need to lie down for a little, and I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
またその魔術刻印が原因なのか。
Is it your crest again?
When she collapsed at school, she told me her magic crest was the cause. But this time seems to be a bit different. I don't think it's just the crest this time.
今回は純粋に体の調子が良くないの。そっちだったらなんとかなるんだけど。
This time I just feel under the weather. The crust would be easier to deal with than this, though.
やっぱり帰国の疲れが出たか。帰ってきてもいろいろあったからな。
Yep, it's just a lot of stress.
The stress from all that traveling must have caught up with you. You've had a lot on your plate since you came home.
はあ、もうエミヤ君の前で2回も倒れるなんて情けないわね、私も。
Damn it all. This is the second time I've fainted in front of you, too. How pathetic. And it is quite a lot to deal with. Oh,
Yep.
不幸中の幸いだよ。倒れたのが俺の前でよかった。
But aren't you glad that it was me you fainted in front of? Think of it as a silver lining.
というと
What do you mean?
サクラやセイバーだったら死ぬほど心配してる。
If it were Sakura or Saber, they'd have worried themselves to death.
Either of those two would have gotten so upset they'd only make the situation worse. That was a really good line.
Yeah.
Especially contrasting and Shira running there and that. Yep, was.
Yep.
Yes. Tosaka manages a weak smile in agreement.
竜道くんの前で倒れたらとどめを刺されかねないし。
That's the one to be worried. If it had been Ryudo-kun who had seen me faint, I'd be done for.
ひどいこと言うな。一世はちゃんと看病するぞ。
Come on, that's mean. You say he would take care of you just as well.
Fox.
お経の一つも唱えられそうね。まあ、神事の前ではこんな不覚を見せたくないし。
I suppose I could count on him to at least say a fruit sutra for me. Well, it'd be better than showing any weakness in front of Shinji. That would really be awful. She's playing tough, but I can hear the fatigue in her voice. Just idly chatting like this has tired her
やっ
out.
ぱり寝てろ、遠坂。
I think you'd better get to sleep, Tosaka.
言わなくても分かってるわよ。
I hardly need you to tell me that,
そう
Emi-kun. The way she's looking at me with her face all red. And lying on the bed fully dressed on top of that. Oh, now I see. If she's going to sleep, she'll need to get changed first.
着替えとか手伝うか。
I'm putting my finger on the priest key.
Do you need me to help you change or anything?
Helping a weakened Tosaka change clothes. Assuming she is indeed weakened that far, taking off her clothes would be overly stimulating, and her complete lack of resistance would make this so suggestive that it would be very bad for me.
何考えてるの
I'm actually shocked you
私は
read that.
I am too. Being tired helps. What are you thinking, Shiro?
そうだよな。そういうことは
I'm ready for
女
the
の子で
pizza.
さくらか誰か呼ばないと。
You're right. We need another girl for this. I'd better go call Sakura or one of the others.
うん
Hmm. A sudden silence descends upon the room. Sakura's her sister, after all. We can count on her at a time like this.
大丈夫よ。さくらを呼ばなくても。
I'm fine. No need to call Sakura.
ちょっと着替えて汗を拭くだけだから。
Not for something as simple as changing and wiping the sweat down.
よかった。いや、よくない。もう、でもどっちにしても俺はここにいちゃまずいんだよな。
Oh, good. Wait, that's not good at all. But yeah, jeez. Either way, it's a bad idea for me to be in this room right now.
I can't think of a good excuse for making that suggestion. Flustered, I stand up from my chair, filling my head with a list of things I'll need to do to take care of Tosaka.
下に行って氷と水入れ取ってくる。
I'll go get some water in a basin from downstairs.
うん。氷枕はそこのタンスの上の段に入ってるから。
Okay. And there's an ice pack in that dresser over there. Sure.
I mean, I get it.
I just remember that one Sakura scene. I open the drawer she indicates. To find a rubber insulated ice pack inside. I hope she'll be done by the time I fill it with ice. Looking at the time, I see that it's past noon.
あ、昼もう回ってるじゃないか。
Oh, it's just about lunchtime.
登坂、食欲はあるか？
Tosaka, do you feel like eating anything?
少しなら脂っこいのは胃がちょっと。
Maybe just a little, although I don't think I could stomach anything greasy.
じゃ、ついでに台所借りるぞ。何か軽く作ってくる。
Then I'll borrow your kitchen for a bit. I'll make you something light. And now that he can make food to help, he has recentered himself.
I still can't wait for the cooking anime. Well then. I use Tosaka's kitchen and make her lunch, and then return to her room with the things I'll need to care for her in hand.
入るぞ、登坂。
I'm coming in, Tosaka.
どうぞ。着替え終わったわ。
Go ahead. I'm done changing. Oh, okay, good. There was a moment I was worried.
Yeah, yeah.
My breath catches ever so slightly in my throat. Oh yeah, Rena's always one of her goals. The unusual sight of her pajama-clad figure before me is making my heart pound. UBW flashbacks.
Yep.
あと、なんだ、具合はいいか？
So, how are you feeling?
少し落ち着いてきたから。
A little better than before.
それにしても結構な荷物ね、それ。
You've got quite a load there. I have the ice pack jammed under my arm since my hands are occupied with the tray with her lunch on it. I don't see any other way I could have carried it. Tosaka's sitting on the bed and looking across the room at me. She still doesn't look like she's feeling any better yet. Oh.
はい、氷枕がこれ。そういえば風邪薬持ってこなかったけど、どうする？
Here's your ice pack. Oh, man, I didn't bring any cold medicine. Should I run out and get some?
ああ、それは大丈夫。家電の特製のを使ったから。
No need for that. I already made some of my family's traditional stuff. Tosaka mentioning homemade medicine brings to mind... Tosaka takes a rather gruesome scene. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's such a good image.
これを飲んでご半日休んでいればほとんどの風邪は治るわよ。あとこの家の土は私に馴染むからいざとなれば地下室で。
Taking that and then resting for the remainder of the day will cure me of pretty much any colds. Furthermore, I'm accustomed to the earth of this estate. So if worst comes to worst, I can always go down to the basement and... Oh yeah, what Kita said. Vampire
Bury herself.
Yes, vampire read.
なら栄養を取らないとな。いけるか、登坂？
That means you'd better get proper nutrition.
That was said by
Can we
the
have
other
some?
beast.
The OGP.
The what? OG priest?
The OGP.
OGP! Kirei, it's the OGP.
But AJ. Yeah.
Hoping to cut off a potentially disturbing description of what she plans to do down there. Yep. I offer her the tray. Tosaka eyes me dubiously, as if wondering what on earth I put on this tray.
エミヤくん、何作ったの？
Amiya-kun, what's this stuff you made?
オートミール。
Oatmeal.
Just as I feared, she immediately frowns in displeasure. So the standard formula of oatmeal prepared for the sick equals tasteless. Is one even known to Tosaka?
もしかしてハーファーフロッケンズッペ？
Haferflocken soup.
You wouldn't mean Hafenflocken soup, eh? I can't suit you.
オートミールのミルク粥のことか。ちょっと想像したらまずそうだったんでやめたよ。
You mean oatmeal porridge with a milk base? I thought about it, figured he wouldn't like it, and made something a little different.
とりあえずカブとネギでコンソメ仕立ての雑炊にしてみた。
I tried adding turnip and green onions. Make it something closer to a porridge consomme. Consomme?
I confidently present my dish to Tosaka. The gentle aroma of the consomme, subtly different from an oatmeal, fills the air. It's clear from a glance that it's a green porridge. Tosaka green. Taking the spoon in her hand, Tosaka stares at the dish. Is there some kind of oatmeal-related trauma in her past? Or is she just worried of food she's never tried before?
Consomme. So,
Oh. I wonder what kind of foods Kirei cooked for her. Oh god.
I
Couldn't have
do
been
not
good.
remember the fucking German for the oatmeal porridge with a milk base.
It was totally tofu.
Haferflocken soup.
Oh yeah, so she's got a high spice tolerance.
Yup. But AJ.
AJ. Bringing the spoon to her mouth. Tosaka sends intermittent looks my way as she swallows the porridge.
うん、結構美味しいじゃないのよ。
Hmm. This is pretty good.
即興だったけどな。ミルク粥ほど需要にいいってわけじゃないけど、消化には良さそうだ。
Sorry. It's just something I whipped up at random. It's not as nourishing as milk-based porridge would be, but it is supposed to aid your digestion.
Alone together and bickering over oatmeal. Who'd have thought our lunch date would go like this? Well, I suppose that eating homemade porridge served in your own bedroom is more soothing than a meal at a Shinto restaurant.
いいわ。今回はエミヤくんの料理の腕を認めてあげましょう。
Fine, I'll acknowledge your cooking skills this time, Emiya-kun.
見てなさいよ。今度そっちが風邪ひいた時にはあっと言わせてやるんだから。
Just you wait. The next time you catch a cold, I'll be the one to surprise you with my ability.
オートミールの料理でか？
Your ability to make oatmeal?
オートミールから離れなさい。病人食を得意とする中華3000年、医食同源の看護職できっとしろ。
Shut up already about oatmeal. When you get sick, I'll show you how the 3,000 years of history behind Chinese food makes it the best for an ill person. That's where saying medicine and proper diet are essential for a healthy body. We'll come to Shiro's rescue and... And just when I thought her great plan for revenge had her fired up. Tosaka's spoon clinks against the nearly empty dish as she sets it down. I might have made too much for her to finish.
ごちそうさま、エミヤくん。
Thanks for the meal, Emiya-kun.
お粗末様でした。あ、いや、勝手に台所と食材を借りてすまない。
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Sorry for using up the stuff in your kitchen.
いいのよ。ごちそうになったのはこっちなんだから。
It's okay. I'm the one who got to eat it, after all. After I tidy away her dishes and utensils, I seat myself at the side of her bed. Well then, she'll probably be in the mood for a cup of tea after that.
お茶入れてくるか。また台所借りるぞ、登坂。
Guess I'll go make some tea now. I'll be borrowing your kitchen again, Tosaka.
あ、それならカモミールティーをお願い、エミヤくん。
In that case, please make it chamomile tea, Emiya-kun.
Oh my god, you don't know how to pronounce chamomile.
I don't know how to pronounce what?
Chamomile?
Chamomile?
Isn't that chamomile? Yeah.
Chamomile? I really am cute. Go help
Chamomile.
me. Emiya-kun. Got it, I say as I stand up and pick up her tableware. Maybe some of this gallantry is rubbing off on me as I take care of Tosaka here. Well, not that this is much different from what I usually do. Just hearing that she had a cold put me in a completely different mental state. It could be my parental instincts coming to the forefront, or it could be that Tosaka's helplessness is making her seem so cute.
このままずっと風邪だったら、あ、いや、それはダメだろう。
If her cold continued on forever, she would... No. No way.
Having Tosaka's too sweet and modest would definitely not be good.
カモミールティーってことは、一休みするのか。
Asking for chamomile must mean she wants to rest.
Oh, that was in the Fate route. That was so long ago.
Yup.
Honestly, out of all the routes, the one I've forgotten the most from was the Fate route, by far.
Which makes sense. On a number of levels.
On so many levels. I recall the knowledge of herbs she taught me as I get out a light blue teacup. Once Tosaka's asleep, I'll have Sakura come take my place. Having a man around getting in the way when her various nightly affairs need tending to would be a bad idea.
入るぞ、登坂。
I'm coming in, Tosaka.
Tosaka doesn't answer. Maybe she's dozed off. I slowly push open the door, only to be met with Tosaka's flushed face. Has she taken a turn for the worse?
エミヤくん、ありがとう。
Don't worry. Thanks, Emiya-kun.
はい、これ。一服したら休むんだろ？それまで一緒にいるからな。
There you go. After you drink it, by getting some sleep. I'll stay here with you until then.
I'll watch over you until you fall asleep. Saying that to the normal Tosaka would only earn me a reply of "Heck!" right before she bursts out laughing. She gulps down her herbal tea. The cold may be sapping her strength today, but I'm sure by this time tomorrow she'll be back to her usual fearless, confident, energetic self.
惜しいな、やっぱり。
Man, it's really too bad.
エミヤくんはおしとやかな女の子が好きなのね。
Emiya-kun, you prefer ladylike girls, don't you? Tosaka's uncannily sharp remarks completely takes me by surprise. But of course, she may look weak, but Tosaka is still Tosaka.
さくらとかエリアとか、いかにも女の子然とした子には弱いのよね。
You
や
have
っ
a
ぱり
weakness.
不正本能？
You have a weakness for girly girls, like Sakura and Ilya. Could it be because of your parental instincts?
普通そういうもんだろう。でも、俺は今の遠坂よりいつもの遠坂の方がいい。
You might be right about that, normally. And I prefer you when you're well to how you are now, Tosaka.
I speak honestly from the heart. Ladylike, she says. Anyway, forget that. What kind of jerk would take pleasure in seeing someone else sick? Even once, she's back to normal and working me so hard that today seems like an off day by comparison. Seeing Tosaka
Day
in
off.
sound health.
Like a day off.
Yeah, like a day off. By comparison, seeing Tosaka in sound health will make me a lot happier.
それが満足なのね、エミヤくんは。
So you're satisfied with just that, Emiya-kun? Tosaka's slightly reddened face is turned this way. Her eyes are watching me attentively. The room fills with both silence and the aroma of herbal tea that we've been drinking.
そっか。じゃあ明日から元気になってまたエミヤくんで遊ばなきゃね。
Well, I suppose I'll have to get better right away so we can go out tomorrow.
まあ、俺でよければ。
Sure. If you'd spend the time with me.
God, I love this scene so much.
今日みたいに心配をかけるのは勘弁してくれ。心臓に悪い。
It's such a sweet scene. It is comfy,
But
that's the word.
it'd be nice. But it'd be nice if you didn't give me reason to panic like today ever again. It's bad for my heart.
そうよね。また借りができちゃったわ。いけないわね。借りには計画的な利用が必要なのに。
You're right about that. I'm in your debt again, too. This isn't good. Borrowing has to be done systematically. Time passes slowly as we sit quietly, intermittently raising the cups to our lips. This stuff really works. Looks like the herbs Tosaka has at her house really work to make you sleepy.
ああ、エミヤくん、本当に今日はありがとう。
Mia-kun, thank you so much for today. Wow, fake yawns introduce real ones, I guess.
気にするな。お返ししろとは無理に言わないから。
It was nothing. You don't need to worry about returning the favor or anything like that either.
休むんだろ？
I'm sure.
You going to sleep now?
うん。
Yeah. I get up to my feet and pull the blanket over her. Her head is turned sideways, looking in my direction. I know Tosaka is stealing glances this way. Although her eyes are downcast, I can feel them on me. Oh, CG?
どうした？トサカ。
Oh, CG.
What's wrong, Tosaka?
うん。今日はいろいろエミヤくんに頼んだりしたけど、これが最後のお願い。
Oh. Well, you've already done so much to help me out today, Emiya-kun. So, this will be my last request. Oh, look at this CG. Those words make my heart throb. That murmur of last request falls from her lips, shining wetly in the reddened face cradled by her pillow. That is very Nase writing.
まあ、最後なら何でも聞く。
Well, I don't suppose I can turn it down if it's your last one. Oh yeah, thumbnail. Yeah, probably.
Oh, absolutely.
じゃあ、
And before we get
お
to
や
a
すみ
different
の
thumbnail
キス
today.
して。
Is it happening? It's happening? Can you give me a goodnight kiss? Wait, that's all? There it is. A goodnight kiss is just a momentary peck on the forehead or cheek. It's hardly even worth making across the— Wait, did Tosaka just ask me to kiss her?
いや、いいのか？
Well, are you sure?
I love this ship so
私
much.
からしたことはあっても、エミヤくんからしてくれたことないじゃない。
But even though I've given you one before, you've never kissed me, Emiya-kun.
それはそうだけど。
Yeah, but oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. This scene could only work with Rain. The times when Tosaka kissed me were almost all by surprise, if not to say rather violent attacks. I've never kissed her myself. My heart is throbbing so hard now it's nearly painful.
Yeah, Taiga reminds you of Castor. If that should happen to her.
Oh no. It's not as if this is as stressful as magecraft. Unlike that peculiar art, there's no chance I'll die a horrible death if I get this one wrong. Although I wouldn't make a mistake in the first place. If I kiss Tosaka, I somehow feel like I might have a different sort of near-death experience.
わかった。行くぞ。
Got it. Here goes. Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is like also one of the few kinds of scenes that would really drill down into her character
Mhm.
in a way that hasn't been done before.
It's such a good scene. It really makes me think back to the UBW route. And their romance explored there as well. We haven't really gotten any good Shiro and Rin scenes. Not like this.
Yep. She never got to just be weak. Because it was always too important for her to be strong. The only time she ever really was this weak was, you know, obviously the Archer betrayal and then the Sakura
But
hug.
again, it wasn't like this, because she wasn't around someone where she could let her guard down around.
I mean, the Sakura hug, kind of.
Oh, stop, yeah.
Because she had no point in keeping the guard up anymore.
Oh yeah, that, yeah.
You know, because she was just sleeping.
Yeah, I was there talking about the
But yeah, speaking of her
Kire
sleeping,
one. Oh yeah, in the Fate route. Oh, that scene. You guys tricked me. I'm still mad about that. I think she was dead.
but AJ.
Or somehow gotten stiff as the board. That's the thing about Rin. She just. If she dies in HA, my heart is going to shatter. Strange tension suddenly overtakes me, making my movements jerky. Now that it's come to this, it'd be best to just close my eyes and just let my lips kiss Tosaka anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I think I know how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
Fast. So fast. Even if it were on the lips, that would be fine. I opened my eyes just a crack, letting a ray of light penetrate the darkness. Into my field of vision leaps Tosaka's face. And even as the tension threatens to suffocate me, I bring my lips ever closer. They softly brush her skin, ever so slightly tinged with sweat. I break away immediately. Letting that kiss linger wouldn't be good.
したぞ、登坂。
Hey, realism.
Hey, realism.
That is only Nasu would write a kiss like that.
And yeah, like.
Nice. I really like this.
All done, Tosaka.
Like they had a few scenes together that I really liked, but then the focus more shifted towards Shiro and Archer, which is good, but also we didn't get stuff like this either. Because
Yeah.
to be honest, UBW wasn't Rin's route, it was Archer's. Which again is great, but we didn't get a Rin route. So I'm glad we get this in HA. HA just kind of does all the things that Fate's in it wasn't able to, doesn't it?
Almost like it's some kind of disc made for
A
the
fan
fans.
disc.
A fun disc.
65点。
my god! I give it a 6.5. That comment with her face.
She wanted a more tender goodnight kiss.
Tosaka raises her face to sternly inform me of my score.
目をつぶってちゃダメよ。最初どこにキスされるのかと思ったんだから。
Don't close your eyes when you do it. I had no idea if you were trying to kiss me at first.
それにあんなにガチガチで顔を近づけてきたらこっちが不安になるじゃん。
Well,
Well,
Hey,
have a
realism.
good night, realism.
glad to see you stopping in. See you in the VOD.
Yep, enjoy the VOD. I hope it doesn't get taken down. There shouldn't be any reason for it to. Because you have the
wouldn't
mature
be.
content filter off.
And even if we didn't, we're still probably too small for much of that to actually affect us, not on
That's
YouTube.
true. The only one that was actually worrying was the saber one. And if it feels really weird to bring your face, and it feels really weird to bring your face so close to someone else's with your teeth chattering that way.
そういう遠坂だって震えてたじゃないか。
Easy for you to say? Aren't you trembling yourself?
All the dead
そ
eyes.
うかもね。初めてだったから。
I probably was. This was my first, after all. First kiss with me as the initiator, she means. I fight the urge to
I
rub
mean,
my
I
lips
figure-
with my fingers. Hmm? Oh, with Shiro.
I
doing
figure,
it,
yeah, for her, she means, like, not just Shiro, just in general, like, the first time anyone's kissed her.
Hmm. Also, look at her smile.
Because,
I
like,
fight-
I don't know, I've obviously not read the Zero novels, just going off of the anime and his appearance in, the Fate prologue, but, does not exactly seem like a very physically affectionate parent type.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I just need to respond to something real quick.
Hmm.
There we go.
Wait, did they actually in Rialto Nua?
I think they did. I think they might have.
Because I very specifically remember the only time I've ever seen a description of that. I swear to God, the only time I remember that there was no voice acting.
All I know is everything and nothing is canon in HA.
Yeah.
I feel the urge to rub my lips with my finger. I feel like her taste must still be lingering there.
なんだよ。もうすっかり元気じゃないか。
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
散々
Even in the
心配
Oh,
して
good
storm,
ました。
she kissed him.
Yep.
Jeez. If you're this energetic, you must be nearly back to normal
Sure.
already. You're like a fool for getting so worried about you.
ちょっと白をからかったら元気が出たみたい。おやすみなさい、ベニヤ君。
I suppose having you here to make fun of will help bring my vitality back. Good night, Emiya-kun.
今度私にするときはもっと高い点数を狙いなさい。
Try for a higher score next time you do it. She smiles up at me from the bed. Oh well. I already knew that I'm no match for Tosaka in matters like this.
じゃあ洗い物してからもう一度来る。
Then I'll come check on you one more time after I'm done washing the dishes.
私は夜まで休むから無理しないで家に戻っていいのよ。
I'll try to sleep until nightfall, so you can go home now. Don't worry about
い
it.
や、夜不便だったらセイバーかさくらを呼ぶぞ。
Well, if you need help tonight, I'll call for Saber or Sakura.
No, I'll be fine, Tosaka replies. Judging by how she looks now, a little rest should be enough to have her back in perfect health. As she's dozing off, I add one last remark.
さっきのキス、貸し借りの感情はなしだからな。
Consider your debt settled with that last kiss.
いいわよ。今日はエミヤくんに病人特権でいろいろ世話になったから。またいつかね。
That's alright. What you did for me this time all falls under the heading of special privileges for the sick. So we'll settle it some other time. With a sigh, Tosaka's breaths fall slow and silent. Already asleep? Or pretending to be in order to reassure me. It's fine either way. I stand up and, with one last backward glance at Tosaka, head back to the kitchen.
This was a cute scene.
It was such a cute scene.
And then
And it made me
stayed
cry.
until dusk.
I stayed in Tosaka's living room until dusk. I left behind a note telling her to contact me if anything should
お
happen.
やすみ、遠坂。また明日。いや、今夜でも。
Good night, Tosaka. I'll see you tomorrow. Or tonight, if you'd prefer.
It's just so nice seeing her act with the people that want to take care of her. Because in the past, she just had to learn how to take care of herself. Because she grew up with Kira as her guardian.
Yep. Her being alone and guarded. Whole life up to now. But now she can let her guard down.
God damn. We're gonna
Are
break
you crying
200
again?
easy. With that parting remark, I leave the house. It'd be nice if we could go on a real date next time, without any incidents like this. Oh, paper!
Hey!
Paper!
Hey!
2 wallpapers! If we want to check,
To
we
the
gotta put the
streets!
pre-sale. Yeah, let's go on the streets. New cleared.
Nothing!
Complete. Afternoon.
The streets are empty! What is this, 2020? Ha! 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 Tonight.
Night. Alright.
Wow, we've cleared the 10th as well.
We cleared everything. Wait, I could have just hit next day. I could have just hit next day.
You coulda. You coulda. But you didn't.
Alright,
But
we got
you
some news
didn't.
here. Oh, we got all the news.
Saber, Sakura, something at the temple,
Kuzuki,
something at the school, and
outskirts.
stuff in the outskirts.
I assume school is... Oh, last day. We can go to school.
Right, rooftop maids. Or specifically, rooftop Sella.
I'm kind of curious about rooftop Stella.
Yeah, yeah. But there was also a saber in the
also-
shed
I also want to
and
see the saber.
Sakura.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Sakura in Ryder's room.
Oh, oh my god, saber in the shed? Okay, I kind of want to do saber in the
Saber in the
shed.
shed.
Because that's where she first got
Then let's
summoned.
do saber in the shed.
Yeah, let's do shed saber.
うわこんなものいつ持ち込んだんだ
I should finish that game. Wow. When did I bring that in?
Chakra? How?
That's what Shiro's asking, Wolf.
How did you take? How?
Even he doesn't know.
It's been an hour since we started cleaning up the storehouse.
Oh my god, if that's just been there all this time, like if Carrie just had a fucking tank there.
You ever just clean your shed and find a tank?
Just like, god damn it, Dad, I thought I got all the weapons out of here last year.
Oh, did you check the basement?
We have a basement?
What would the basement there be? Just like a fucking fighter
The
jet or
bodies of
something?
all of the other masters that Carrie killed.
Ow.
But AJ,
Ow. For Gilgamesh's wrecked fighter jet. He has one.
well, well, I guess he's been regenerating it probably.
I still can't get over he can literally just bring
Since
that
he
back
apparently
now.
just does that. He's literally just like a level 15 character with a shit ton of magic items. But yes, AJ.
Isn't he more like level 20?
Well, I'm saying that he's level 15 because remember, he's not as like he relies on his items. Because like in a straight up fight, he doesn't have the same skill that like Saber or Lancer would have.
But yes,
But yes, AJ.
This junkyard like this junkyard like atmosphere makes me a little dizzy, even more than I expected.
シロ、この鉄板はどこに運べばよいのでしょうか
Shiro, where should I put this iron plate? What the heck? It's a table-sized iron griddle that for some reason has been lying dormant deep in the bowels of the storehouse.
見覚えがなさすぎる
Like riddle?
とりあ
Ah, I
え
mean,
ず外に出しておいてくれ
We can cook with it.
I have no clue. I'll just leave it outside for now.
わかりました
Understood. For now, the two of us are just throwing the scattered stuff outside. A pile of completely unrelated junk in front of her. Saber accompanies me without a hint of amazement.
しかしこう改めて見ると
However, now that I look at it,
There's probably enough junk to fill a light truck here. And this is just the stuff on the first floor. How much of this is packed in here altogether? I'm afraid to even guess.
シロ、この鉄板は何に使うのでしょうか
Shiro, what would one use this iron plate for?
さっきのやつかってたい焼き用の鉄板じゃんかなんでこんなものがあるんだ
Oh, Taiyaki.
oh, that one. Wait, isn't it a taiyaki griddle? How on earth do we have one?
Furthermore, this is even meant for domestic use. It's one with a big hinge, not unlike the type you may see at a food cart. Besides
She would
that,
totally work at a food cart.
he would. Oh, I love to see Shiro at, like, selling food. I would buy all of it. Besides that, we also have what looks like the plate for making takoyaki, a cotton candy machine. What? A Christmas tree like something with skates?
That's gotta be a reference to something.
I guess Shiro has his own Gate of Babylon.
They could stage a whole festival with the stuff out of the storehouse.
Oh, now I'm just imagining Gil, like, somewhere else cleaning out Gate of Babylon.
これはすべて
Or
シロ
sorting
が
it.
持ち込んだものなのですか？
Was it you who brought all of this in, Shiro?
半分はそうだけど、あとの半分は俺も初めて見た。
Only about half of it. The other half I've never even seen before.
Oh, a really sad image popped in my mind. Saber just sees the circle inscribed on the ground. It just looks really sad for a moment.
They
Didn't
pull
suck to
something
myself.
out that's they pull some furniture out that's been there since the 0 days and like finds a piece of jewelry that Iris wore. Oh, or they just find some bloodstains under it.
Stop it! You have a line to read.
Well, it's all nothing but junk anyway. Saber's just like, who the fuck? Oh yeah, I
Why
vaguely
didn't say
remember her.
anything? Oh, this zero trauma aside, though, HA. We'll save that for HA
Yeah.
Avenged.
You have a screen to advance. Let me see. You have a line to read.
Although the things that put away are stuff that you could use when it's fixed type. It's never been the stuff that was brought from God knows where type.
シロの預かり知るところではないと。
So you have nothing to do with it.
では、この法則性がないようで
Carrie?
強力な共通点がある品物はどこから？
Then from where have all these seemingly disordered yet
I mean-
similar goods come from?
I mean, there is another source it could be.
Mm-hmm. There's only one name I can reply with. Even Xavier should have realized it by now. But pretending to be stumped myself, I keep silent.
うわ、懐かしい
Of
わ
course,
ね。
it's
どう
tiny.
したのシロをこんな風に広げて。
Yeah, I'm shocked. Even I had to keep silent. Because you weren't getting it somehow.
I just remembered a shed scene with
Wow.
Yulia earlier and mine was latching onto that.
This sure brings back memories. What's up, Shiro? Why you spread stuff out like this? You wouldn't be preparing for a festival by chance?
Well, I mean that and also the zero trauma. So, the culprit chose a good time to make an appearance.
Talk about a good time to make an appearance.
I'm still surprised they're only at 30 menus.
Yep.
I've gotten a lot better. Like a criminal returning to the scene of the crime.
準備じゃなくて片付けをしてたんだ。
Not preparing, but rather cleaning up.
どこかの誰かが持ってきたガラクタをどうにかしようと思ってさ。
I'm thinking of finally doing something about all the junk that a certain someone has brought from somewhere.
Where the hell did Taiga get a tank? Does the Yakuza have like access to tanks or something?
I wouldn't put it past them.
ガラクタとは失礼ね。シロのために持ってきたものがほとんどなのに。
Taiga, she thinks she's helping.
How dare you call it junk? It's almost all been collected for your own sake, Shiro.
ということは、ここにあるものはシロが欲しがったものなのですか？
Does that mean all the optics here are things that Shiro wanted?
そう
I
よ。
love Taiga.
そこの鉄
She's the
板なんて
best.
ショーウィンドウにべったり張り付いて何時間も見つめてた
She
んだ
even
から。
has great seriousness as well. Taiga.
That's right. He spent hours clinging to the store window, always looking at that iron plate over there.
I mean, I would say Shiro only uses swords, but like a tank that shoots swords isn't out of the question.
Plus, a tank barrel is kind of like a pipe.
たま家で見つけたってこともあり、何年か越しにシロ
I
にプレ
guess
ゼントしてあげた
Hey,
のでし
Gil.
た。
There you go.
No problem.
No worries.
Just glad you're here.
I'm just glad to see you. Aw. You missed my Gil joke about Gil having to clean out Gator Babylon. Or organize it.
Oh,
I
that
made it
would
again.
take literally forever. He's probably got an item for that, though. And then years later, his kind big sis, having accidentally come across one in her house, was nice enough to remember and give it to him as a present. So
Gil
she's
totally has, like, a
dumping her
golden
trash
retriever.
in the shed.
Of course. As Taiga does. Oh, but you'd be stuck doing it for. Oh, wait. Oh god, I love swords too. I'm trying to get one, but there's so much money. I almost bought a Caliburn, but I stopped myself. I was so close.
Yep.
200 something dollars.
It's a good idea to save money.
Oh, wonderful.
素晴らしい。タイガは弟思いの見本ですね。
Taiga, your sisterly care is an inspiration for siblings everywhere. Oh, I just feel like Shiro wouldn't mind.
Oh,
でしょ
yeah. She never had a sibling. She doesn't understand how it is.
Yes. That is a big pleasure.
Yeah, isn't it?
なのにシロったらろくに使いもしないでなんでか土蔵に放り込んで忘れちゃうのよね。
And yet, not only does he not put it to good use, for some reason he tosses it in the storehouse and forgets about it too.
Wait, Seiba did though, right? Did King Arthur have a sibling?
Shit, right, she did.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about Saber, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. She has a sister.
Fate go.
Well, Arthurian mythos, right?
Oh yes, yes. But she's the thing in Fate go.
Yeah. Yep. She's a sister. Where else would her child have come from?
待て藤根、あとセイバ
Wordlessly moves on from that.
Oh, wait.
No, no, no. Just the. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I just forgot. I thought you forgot to line or something.
No. So go ahead and go for it again. Yeah, okay. Hold on a minute, Fujine. And you too, Saber.
今の話、どっかおかしいと思わないのか？
Don't you think there's something wrong with that story?
何よ、いい話じゃないのよ。
What? Isn't it a great story?
あのな、そりゃ一度は欲しがったけど、何年前の話だよ。子供の頃に屋台に張り付いてただけで、今欲しいって言ったら新しいフライパンぐらいだ。
Now look here. It's true that I wanted it at some point. But how many years passed since then? I may have stuck around food carts as a kid, but all I want now is a new frying pan, at most.
Cooking has always been Shiro's
そ
thing.
れにだな。例えば、
And that, for instance...
I can hear for now, but that could stop at any second.
Headset?
Alright, it's back.
What? What's going on? Oh, headset.
You read that, right?
I did.
I point at the taiyaki griddle.
あんな鉄板、あったところでどうやって使えって言うんだ。
How do you propose we use this monstrosity now that we have it?
何言ってるのシロ。
What are you saying, Shiro?
たい焼きを焼く鉄板なんだから、たい焼きを作ればいいだけの話でしょ。
It's an iron plate for grilling taiyaki. Just start making some and it'll be alright. Just start making some and it'll be alright.
家でたい焼きが作れるのですか？
Right?
Amazing. Will this allow one to make taiyaki on their own at home? Look at Saber. She's so
She's
surprised and
mystified.
intrigued. Saber is omoing right now.
She's now off in her own dreamland of homemade taiyaki.
Sorry, Saber. Terribly sorry to crush your dreams and expectations, but being oriented for commercial use, it's not much help in a regular home.
ダメなんだ、セイバー。その鉄板じゃたい焼きは作れない。
It's no good, Saber. You won't be making taiyaki with that thing.
というか、藤ね、どうやってこれで焼く気なんだ？
Besides, Fujine, how the heck were you planning to grill stuff on this anyway?
どうって、シロはたい焼きの作り方も知らないの？
What do you mean, how? Don't you know how to make taiyaki yourself, Shiro?
違う、火力が足りないんだよ。
That's not the problem! We don't have a heat source that's big enough.
For that, you need fire.
こんな畳の半分くらいの大きさの鉄板にどうやって火を通せってんだ、バカトラ。
The Tommy.
The stupid thing is half the size of a tatami mat. How do you propose we keep it hot enough, you dumb tiger?
そんなこと言っ
That's
た
so
って
mean.
シローが欲しいって言うから。
You kept saying you wanted it even when I told you.
言ってないし。なんでそういうことだけいつまでも覚えてるんだ、藤姉は。
Did not. Why is it that you only remember stuff like this anyway? Oh, look at
気持ち
Saber.
は嬉しいけど。
Oh, you can't anymore.
No.
You can't do it.
I'll watch the one.
Well, I do appreciate your feelings.
こんなのどこから持ってきたんだよ。
So, where did you get it from?
うちにお祭りの後に置いてあったのよ。
They left it at our place after a festival.
Oh, wait, how does she bring stuff like this home with her tiny moped?
No, that's new, remember? This has been in there for a couple of years, at least. She probably carried it. Walking.
She would. She totally would.
Ah.
Must have been used at a food cart during the festival and then left with the family. Some young guy in the Fujimura group will probably get scolded by the old man Raiga for not looking after the inventory. Aipo. Unfortunately.
Hmm?
I bet the rest followed a similar sequence of events. I'll get them to take it all back when the opportunity arises. Look at her.
シロ、
Saber's recovered a little.
Shiro. That's why she recovered. She found something. Saber just finds the original Caliburn. Having found something in the mountain of junk, Saber suddenly
Saber.
stops.
何か見つけたか？
Saber, did you find something?
Maybe some
I sound like
dangerous
I'm saying
magic-related
God.
item got mixed in there. I rush over to her side.
これは
It's gonna be a waffle.
一体
Oh,
何なの
Oh,
で
it
しょ
looks so cute!
the subtle shake, implying that her hands are shaking holding it.
What could this possibly be?
It's a snow cone maker! Or shaved ice machine.
Look at her eyes! In her hand, she holds a shaved ice machine. Look at her! Look at her face! Look at her.
She is
Oh,
enamored.
she's so happy! Aw. This time, it's not a commercial. It's not a commercial meant for festival use type, but a regular penguin-shaped one. Deeply impressed by something, she keeps looking at it in the eyes,
そ
motionless.
れはかき氷を作る道具だよ。
Cut the shaking earlier.
The shaking leading to her locking eyes with it and being completely mesmerized by this mysterious machine that she
This is
can
my life now.
somehow tell is related to food.
Not just food, but dessert of all things. Hey. Hey, Pokesaurus. Leviathan shaped
Yeah.
shark. Shaped ice machine.
That's a tool for making shaved ice.
かき氷。こ
Sure.
んなに愛らしいのに氷菓子を作ることができるのですか？
Shaved ice? Could something so charming really be used to make frozen sweets? The fact that this cute little thing could actually be used for something seems to be a shock to her. The hands holding the penguin start trembling.
よし、片付けが終わったら作ってみようか。
Alright. How about we make one once we're done cleaning up?
I'm dying. This scene is too sweet. I'm dying. Worked up quite a sweat. After a day of hard work, a reward like that would really hit the spot. Sadly, we don't have any syrup. Instead, I'll whip something up with matcha powder and sugar and cool it down in the fridge. Regarding the festival food cart drama, once we finished with the cleaning, I gave the Fujimura group a call.
ここにありやしたか。
So that's where it was.
So she stole. The family members that showed up, after a few words of exasperation, ended up retrieving Fujine as well.
Yeah.
Taiga?
おじいちゃんに梨つけてすぐ戻るからね。私の分も取っておくのよ。
I'll have a word with Grandpa and be back soon. So remember to leave some for me.
けど、あんまりにも遅かったら気を利かせて助けに来てくれると嬉しいな。
But if I'm starting to run late, do the right thing and come save me. I'll sure appreciate it.
Like that. Sounds like she's not coming back for a while.
シロ、これはどのように使うのでしょう。
Shira, how'd you go about using this? There's no hiding the fact that the sparkling clean-shaved ice machine on top of the table is now the subject of Saber's undivided attention.
ちょっと待って。
That sound made me think something fell off my desk.
Just a moment.
I put a plate inside its belly. As I open its head to unload the ice and notice Saber cringing slightly.
そこが開くの。愛らしくない。
It wouldn't be. That actually always used to horrify me about stuff like that when I was a kid. Very young.
Oh,
I don't remember. I barely remember it. I just remember being like,
Yeah. No, it's just the fact that you are just literally the way Natsu writes girls.
I should have known.
You are a Natsu verse girl character.
I am. That is me. The way it opens up, is not very pretty.
そうだな。
Always
こ
happen.
ういうところだけ機能的すぎ
I
るよ
am.
な。
I'm a beat waifu. I prepared my whole life for this and I didn't even know it.
God, I can't believe Aru didn't get a route.
I'm gonna get a route? What?
I'm sure they'll rectify that in the remake.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's where it's just too functional.
The remake. I'd rather have a route than have you get a route, to be honest. Unless it's like that one scene that was actually really wholesome. And not like the
Probably
wallpaper
like
that
the
it
one
unlocked.
scene that's actually really wholesome.
I still can't get over the fact that the scene was so cute and wholesome and then the wallpaper it unlocked was not.
Well, it wasn't drawn by Nisu, so, you know.
I'm actually curious to know if Nasu can draw.
Oh, rip, Doc.
I still haven't fully looked at it. I just kind of got the gist of what it is, and that made me decide I didn't want to click on it at all.
Fair. When I saw it, I was kind of drawn in horrification. That's not a word. Whatever the case, HA.
Ha! With a bitter smile, I take the
Multiple
handle mounted off the top of the head and spin it a few times. As I do so, little pieces of cut ice start to accumulate on the plate in its belly. No matter how hard Saber is trying to feign disinterest, she looks like she's about to burst with curiosity.
シロ、この機械に別の形はないのですか？その獅子やヒョウのような。
Of course she wants a lion! Shiro, does this machine happen to exist in any other shapes? Say, a lion or a panther, perhaps? So many mouths. I'm in a mouth. I'm gonna get her out. One of these mouths is not supposed to be there! No! Call me Paradise!
Yeah, remember? Wakame Paradise was based off of, like, coding that was prepared in the game.
I forgot they were actually gonna add Wakame Paradise. I'm so glad it stayed as the joke that it was.
Oh yeah, also Sinek didn't get her out. I forgot that because of Hollow Ataraxia.
I mean, she gets so many scenes here. It's actually pretty easy to tell that she's like one of Nasi's favorites.
Yeah.
She gets so many scenes. Not that I'm complaining.
But speaking
writer
of
is
saber
great.
scenes.
But yes. No! Don't! Shiro, does this machine happen to exist in any other shapes? Say, a lion or panther, perhaps? But we are reading AJ. Crap. Despite having seen Saber like this many times before, the sheer bounce still makes the corners of my mouth jerk up involuntarily.
シロ、なぜ顔を背けるのですか？
Shiro? Why are you turning away?
それに手を止めると氷が溶けてしまう。早く削ってしまうべきです。
Besides, if you stop, the ice will melt away. You have to finish shaving it quickly.
すまん。そうだな。俺は知らないけど、もしかしたらライオン型のもあるかもな。
Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know. But perhaps there is a lion-shaped one after all.
I'm just imagining, like, that quote talk being heard by someone who doesn't know anything about fate. Just like, there's a lot to
それは
unpack
本
here.
当でしょうか？
It's so true, though.
I mean, mostly they're made in the images of cold weather animals, though, right? Because, like, you know, shaved ice.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry, you were a bit quiet for a second.
Oh, I was just saying that, I mean, I imagine most, shaved ice machines are probably made in the image of cold weather animals. So, lion,
yeah.
not super likely, but...
Yeah, I would doubt there'd be any lion ones.
But that's not an important note. HA.
Does it really exist?
あ、いや、見たことはないけど、
Does it really
あってもおか
exist?
しくないなって話。
No, I mean, I haven't seen one myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
I keep working the handle. As soon as there's about a cup full, I take out the plate, put some matcha syrup on top, and hand it over to Saber. Delighted, she takes the spoon and suddenly stops, looking at me.
シロは食べないのですか？
Will you not have some yourself, Shiro?
俺はこれで十分。
This is plenty enough for me.
I show her my cup of tea that I've been brewing at the same time.
そうですか。では、遠慮なくいただきます。
I see. In that case, I will dig in. Skipping a bit with the spoon, she brings it to her mouth. She looks quite calm on the outside, but I bet she's really looking forward to it. Having eaten a mouthful, she nods approvingly, looking at the penguin, then me, and keeps going.
そういえば、昔はこういうのなかったのか？
Saber, did they have something like this in the olden days?
そうですね。確かに嗜好品として存在しているのは知っていました。
Let me see. Indeed, I have tasted food articles that were not made as nourishment alone.
ですが、今のように氷室が発達しているわけ
It's
では
like,
ありませんで
yes,
した。
they did have dessert.
Kind
A
of.
bit.
In
As
a
a
way.
treat.
However, none were developed in an ice room like this one in front of me now. That was a luxury reserved for a select few, she concludes, returning to her shaved ice.
ああ、そうい
Ah,
えば
Monarch.
確かにかき氷は溶けやすいけど、そんなに慌てて食べると。
Brain freeze saber.
Saber, shaved ice does melt easily, but if you don't slow down...
Oh, brain freezes are fun. Looks like my warning came a little too late. She's already stopped, her face turning a different
頭
color.
が痛くなるから注意しろって遅かったな。
You might get a headache, or so I was going to say. Guess it's too late now.
She nods. As her eyes start to tear up a bit, I pass her my teacup. She takes what I thought was fairly hot tea down in one gulp.
何ですか、シロ？
What is it, Shiro?
私が氷で頭を痛める様子がそんなにおかしいのに。
Seeing me get a headache because of the ice really that amusing?
ね、いやおかしいというよりは、ほら、なんだ。
Huh? Oh, no. Not that it's amusing. I mean,
まあいいから、そんなこと言ってると溶けるぞ。
never mind that. It's just gonna melt if you keep talking.
そうですか。
Is that so? Inconvenience. The ice still on her mind. And she goes back to enjoying
ヒ
it.
ントに行けば見つかるかな。
Unconvenienced. I wonder if we could find it in Shinto.
シロ、どうしたのです？考え
Oh,
事
the
ですか？
lion one. Shiro, what is the matter? Is something on your mind?
やはりシロもかき氷を食べたくなったのですね。
You wanted to eat some shaved ice after all?
ああけど、それはまた今度な。
You see?
Yeah, but some other time.
次はちゃんとシロップを買ってきて、なんとか。
Anyhow, next time I'll make sure to get some syrup.
She tilts her head in confusion. If there will be a next time, somehow. I'll get a job at a storehouse in Shinto or something, and find that lion-shaped shaved ice machine, no matter how rare it may be. Still, I sort of Saber doesn't survive after aging.
Well, remember, there is one timeline.
Avalon.
Well, I was
Avalon.
referring to the threesome ending, but
Oh, that.
yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
the
it's
shaved ice they could
basically
ask
not
for
real.
there. Until then, I'll postpone eating shaved ice with Saber. Oh, that was a good scene.
All right. Okay, we got a Reen in our room, a Ryder in her room, or a Sakura in the living room. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking, Gil. Was
Oh
specifically
yeah,
like,
sure, use eBay.
oh, just use eBay, but then realizing like, oh wait, Shiro doesn't have like a cell phone. Like, he's probably not necessarily like super used to online shopping and the idea of it, which made me realize that, oh right, Nasu handed in paper writing for Fate Go, didn't they?
Oh, does Nasu write like pencil and paper? I just realized that's what that
Or
implies.
brush and paper or something, probably.
Wow.
I mean, there's differences between, like, electrical engineering and mechanical skills. But yeah. Okay. I hope that was just for the visual effect. I couldn't imagine writing out that much by hand in this day and age. Okay. The size of the text file. Okay, good.
Oh,
I mean, not
okay.
bad, I suppose, but
Well, Reen can't use a DVD player. So she thinks it's a computer.
So Green or Ryder?
Serena
Probably,
Ryder.
yeah.
It is Reen. It is Reen week.
It is Rain Week.
Let's go, Reen.
Let's continue Rain Week.
I come to and realize that I've been spacing out in the storehouse for some time now. After lunch, I decided to drop by on a whim where it looks like I dozed off.
なんもないしな。戻るか。
Well, we got nothing to do here. I guess I'll go back.
Huh? Seems like there's someone in my room.
誰だ
Who's there?
They're quietly rifling through my belongings. It might be Sakura searching for clothes to put in the laundry. No, that's not it. Reen?
リン、
Save her!
このようなことはよろしくない。
It's both of them! Reen, I believe you're aware of how improper it is to do this sort of thing.
でもね、気にならないやっぱり。
But aren't you at least a little bit interested in it? Oh, this scene. Wait, do I have to?
I feel like that kind of just confirms what I assume they're looking for.
No? Okay, no, least.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be. Take your hand off the
seems to beg
priest
to
and let's
differ.
just go forward.
What are you they doing? I want to know what they're up to. But if I go in right now, I know Tosak will end up smooth talking her way out of it somehow.
様子を見るか。
Let's wait and see.
Shangra is just watching. It's unusual for them to have not noticed my presence by now if I'm this close. Is even Saber that distracted?
気になるならないではありません、リン。
Whether or not I'm interested has nothing to do with it. I mean,
やはりシローに失礼です。
we shouldn't do this. It's rude to Shiro.
でもね、エミヤくんだって密かにセイバーの部屋に忍び込んでるかもしれないわよ。
But Emiya-kun probably sneaks into Saber's room like this all the time, you know? I'm gonna kill her. Well, I have gone into Tosaka's room while she was away, but that was just to clean it.
シローに限ってそのようなことはありません。
Shiro would not do such a thing.
どうかしら。ほら、エミヤくんだって年頃の
I
男
love
の子
this
じゃない？
music so much.
それなのにセイバーみたいなこと一緒だったらね。エミヤくんってほら。
Don't be so sure. Emiya-kun is a teenage boy after all. Ordinarily, if he's living together in the same house as a girl like Saber, he'd at least, you know. Seriously, I'm gonna kill her. Who does she think I am, Fate Route Shiro?
Even, I mean, Fate Rocher wouldn't
No,
do any
even-
of that shit.
No, Fate Shiro wouldn't even do that. He would just, like, overly focus on the fact that he's living in the same house as a girl. Right now, before she can say another word, I will straight up kill.
とにかくそのようなものはシローの部屋にはないはずです。
Oh,
Fe-
certainly has had his hormones taken care of.
Be that as it may, I'm without a doubt that Shiro's room would not contain such a thing.
どうかしらね。私はある方にかけるわよ。負けたら何かおごってあげる。
I wonder. I'm willing to bet that if it does, though, and if I lose, I'll treat you to something nice.
では、江戸前屋のどら焼きでお願いします。
Food! You just have to offer her food!
Instantly.
A dorayaki
Safer is now on board.
Adamaya would be perfect, if you do not mind. I wonder what would happen if Saber loses. From what I see, it seems that Tosaka has absolute confidence in this. In any case, just what is it that they're looking for?
さてさて、どの辺から行きましょうかね。
Alrighty then. Where shall we start our search?
この部屋には物を隠す場所はさほどありませんから。
There are not many places where you could hide something in this room to begin with.
机の下、引き出しの奥、この辺が常道よね。
Under the desk, or at the back of the drawer are the first ones that come to mind. It's almost as if she thinks she's on a treasure hunt. I don't own anything embarrassing enough that I need to hide it, though. I haven't got any money stashed away in there either.
ないわね。となると、畳の下か、押し入れの中か。
A sword?
Wait, hang on. Okay, I do need to make sure. You know what the implication of what Rena's searching for is, right?
A sword magazine?
A magazine, alright.
Oh, what writer has? She had some, right?
Oh, I don't even remember if she did.
But yes, now I know. I wasn't sure.
But yes.
Nothing yet. So under the tatsumi then, or maybe in the closet.
私の記憶では、シローがこの部屋で畳を返していたことはありません。
A sword magazine. I do not recall. I mean, Shiro did talk about how amazing those Archer swords were.
And his body was strangely hot since he saw Saber's sword. Even if Lancer's lance was beautiful.
Lances are nice, but they're not swords. I do not recall Shiro ever having turned over the Tatsumi in this room, come to think of it.
普通そんなことしないわよ。
What's it my?
でも、シロなら念入りにやりそうよね。
Tatsumi? Some other people don't do that either. Right, this is Shiro we're dealing
Most
with.
of there.
Knowing him, he'd have been extremely careful about it. Does she think I'm a ninja or Sengoku warlord or something? Besides, you couldn't really hide anything under the tatami in the first place. Under the floorboards would be a different story,
土
though.
蔵の中という可能性もありませんか？
What about the storehouse?
あそこなら山ほど隠せそうだし、シロも毎晩言ってるわね。でも、魔術師は攻防に集中の妨げとなるものは極力排除するわ。
Ah, that's true. You could hide an elephant under all the junk in there. And he does seem to be out there every night. However, it is the duty of a magus to eliminate from their
Atelier.
atelier anything that could distract them.
なるほど。
You could! You
雑
could
念
hide
が
a
入る
tank in there!
と命取りですね。
No, that was Taiga. I assume. Avex.
Hey.
I see.
Atelier, yes.
So distraction. Three such mundane thoughts could be fatal, could it? Hello.
Yo.
Shiro's room is getting searched. She's right about all the junk I have in there, though, which I suppose is quite a distraction. But after having seen all the fitness gear stowed away in her basement, I don't think Tosak is in any position to say that.
Oh, right.
All the exercise equipment! What
Her
was used to
fucking
summon
gym.
Saber? The biggest distraction I have now is wondering why she's so sure I've got something hidden in there.
これこれ、こういうのを探してたのよ。
No?
As I thought.
Here. This.
It's
this
a bait
is
and
it.
switch.
Here's what I was looking for.
まさか、リン、本当にあったのですか？
Oh. You could not be. Rin, have you truly found it?
エミヤくんがおやつをこんなとこに隠してるわけないしね。これがビンゴよ、きっと。
Oh, I'm just like how light-hearted TV and Death Note inside a bag of potato chips. And eat it. There's no way Emiya-kun would actually be hiding snacks in this kind of place. I'm sure this is it. It's bingo for sure. A candy box? When did I ever hide that? Angra? No, wait, let me think. Now I remember. I mean, that is kind of a weird implication of sharing your body with someone.
Wait, what?
いいえ、まだ中を
If
見てみない
Angra
ので
hid
わかり
something
ません。
I still
while
have
in
for-
porn control,
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, that, right, yeah.
wait. Unless you were to look inside, there's no way of knowing if that is
路
if
上
that is
際が悪
true.
いわよ、セイバー。さて、ご会長。うわ
You really don't know when to give up, do you, Saber? Then let's proceed with the grand unveiling. Oh,
このようなもの、シロが。
Shiro. Something like this? I know what that is now. Right, since you can't simply throw that away, I ended up storing it in some random box. And since I didn't want Saber and the others to open it by mistake, I hid it in there. Shiro? Shiro?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. You can't throw that away. What if someone roots through your burnable trash?
Shiro actually has that.
He does have porn in his room.
He was so sure he didn't, though. Shiro! So, inside that box is a photo book from the adult-only section of the bookstore.
うわー、ずいぶんとまた濃厚ね。
Of course.
Even Reen is impressed.
Whoa, this is some amazing stuff.
エミヤくんって密かにマニアックじゃないかと思ってたんだけど、やっぱり。
This is just girls holding swords. Rena is the biggest spy con ever. Look at her. I always had my suspicions that Emiya-kun's tastes went into the exotic, but this proves it. Rena's just like, I'm keeping this now.
信じられない。シロがこのような低劣俗悪なものに劣情を抱いていることは
Yeah,
ありえ
yeah.
ない。
I totally believe that
Oh,
that he actually
definitely.
does genuinely just have it because he felt awkward about throwing it away
Oh, definitely.
and just hid it because he'd feel like guilty about having it.
No, I definitely didn't like. I definitely felt out of character for sure to like actually just have that during the Holy Grail War. I'm just kind of. I cannot believe this. Shiro cannot possibly harbor the kind of carnal desires that such cheap and vulgar material would inflame.
Like, I 100% just believe that he got it out of like cleaning out Carrie's room.
Probably. Either that or Taiga like somehow brought it home and threw it into the shed.
Well, no, because then he could blame Taiga.
That is true. Thanks for believing in me, Saber. I have a feeling that showing too much loyalty will work against me here, though.
Oh,
Besides,
wait!
if that book actually came from... Now I remember.
傾向が分かってきたわね。
There's a
Carrie?
backstory.
Carrie, no! So this is what he's
お
into.
姉さん系が好きなんだ、シロってば。あら、こっちには妹っぽいのも。
Yep, all of that's getting cut out more or less by RTX voice.
He wouldn't burn it because he's had enough fires.
So are you gonna read the line?
I suppose. You prefer the older sister type, eh, Shiro? Oh, wait, there are some little sister type ones too.
けど、ブロンドさんはないわね。
Oh! I don't see any blondes in here, though.
そうなのでしょうか。
Well, that's the whole point of this, like, this trope, right? Is the love
Poor
interest
Saber.
finding the porn stash and then going, oh no, they don't look like me.
Is that true?
やっぱりセイバーも気になってるじゃないの。
Now you're interested, aren't you, Saber? I better put an end to this soon. Or else who knows what they'll say to me afterwards. It would be safest to clear up this misunderstanding like this as early as possible.
それシンジのだ。
That's
Gil?
Shinji's.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
Oh my god, Shinji. totally fucking gave him.
What?
Not that shit.
The Ava reference.
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah. Fuck. Uh...
Shinji's.
Shiro!
Shiro.
シンジのやつがエミはこういうの好きだろうとか言って押し付けてきたん
Oh,
だ。
of course, it's
それを
Shinji.
晒しておくのも気まずいので隠してただけ。
That bastard brought it over, saying, "Come on, Emiya, I know you must love this stuff," and practically forced it on me. Seemed wrong to let anyone else find out, so I just hid it instead.
It's so weird because, like, Go Shinji-O, we're like 70% on the VN, and it hasn't played for him once. Oh yeah, Shinji's never been here. Oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Although he did say brought it over. What?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Shinji is the kind of guy who actually does come in with well-meaning, but totally unneeded advice sometimes. I know my interest with how he tries to push his personal interests on people, or issues with how he tries to push his personal interests on people, but he really does have a thing for the older sister type, doesn't he? Makes a lot of sense now that I think about it.
ずっとしまい込んでては。
Well, you gotta remember that Sakura was his younger sister, so at least that
Yeah.
specification of fetish is slightly comforting.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Oh,
gonna lie to
definitely.
that.
It's just that there were some younger ones in there too. But that's not the focus. It's been in there so long I completely
It's been in there so long that I completely forgot about it. Seriously, thanks for finding it, Tosaka.
I thank her with a smile of perfect benevolence on my face. Unsurprisingly, I can already see a vein in her forehead beginning to throb in rage. It's alright to counterattack like this every once in a while. Ah.
悪いな。いろいろ期待させたみたいで。
Sorry for getting your hopes up.
Oh, gotta do the quote every time. Having
Having
hands is a lot of
hands
work.
is a lot of work.
I guess that they're not
But
strong
HA.
hands. Oh yeah, when I tried adding hands for a while. I'm gonna try that
けど
again.
俺、
Yeah.
こういうの買わないんだ。
But I've never bought any of this stuff myself.
It's a waste of money. And besides, I could get it to work for free if I really wanted any.
From work.
From work for free? Wait, what? How? However, that last part is
You'd probably
top secret, so I
just,
better
like-
leave it at that.
He'd probably just, like, pick up a magazine, like, wave it towards his boss and just say, "Hey, I'm taking this, okay?" And his boss is just like, "Sure, Shiro, my best employee. You can have that, like, whatever fucking, like, we paid 5 yen for this fucking magazine." Well, probably closer to $5, but still.
Whether it's because Tosaka is embarrassed at leaving to the wrong conclusion or something else, the hand holding Shinji's prized book begins quivering.
あんたなんでシンジのコレクションなんか拝ませるのよ
You How could you make me look at something from Shinji's dirty collection? She flies into an extremely self-righteous rage.
なんだよ。勝手に探したのはそっちじゃんか。俺は悪くないぞ、俺は。
Hey, wait a minute. The one who snuck in here looking for it, so it's my fault.
うるさい。魔術師は皆世界にある秘された真実の探求の徒よ。
Shut up. Shut up. Omega is a seeker of truth that is concealed within this world. That's so unreasonable, I don't even know where to begin. And even if it were true, a seeker of truth, like Tosaka, should be prepared to deal with the occasional friendly fire like this.
リン、これは私が賭けに勝ったということでよろしいの？
Saber's just like, you
Saber's
promised
just
me
like,
food.
Food. Food.
Fiend.
And also, this doesn't mean that Shiro doesn't have one with blondes in him.
Green, can we not consider this to have been my victory?
でもシロは現に持ってたじゃないの。
Shiro did actually have it, didn't he?
ですが、それは魔頭真治の所有物であり、シロの持ち物というわけではありません。江戸川屋のどら焼き、おごっていただきます。
Graciously accept. Sure, Saber. Yes, however, the object itself being Mato Shinji's property, it cannot be said to be Shiro's. Therefore, I shall graciously accept your Aromaya Dorayaki as prescribed in our wager. No longer leaving room for negative answers, Saber presses on. And not simply because food is
Tosaka
involved,
defeated.
it appears.
分かったわよ。
Tosaka what?
今から買ってくる。
Tosaka defeated.
Tosaka defeated? Fine, I'll go buy some straight away.
まったく、あんなもの見せられたから気分転換に行かないともう。
I could use a walk outside to get rid of this aftertaste. Honestly. Tosaka takes her leave, grumbling under her breath all the way to the door. Tosaka defeated. The heavy atmosphere of the room lightens like the calm after a typhoon. If, hypothetically, and I want to stress that this is only hypothetically, had that really been a pick of my own, then I'd have already met a face with a fate worse than death by now. Had it been my real secret treasure. Sure.
He did mention under the floorboards. Like at the very start.
Had it been my real secret treasure, hidden even deeper, then that had been discovered, I could only hope to get off as lightly as I did this time.
紙一重の差だったか。ありがとう、シンジ。
Thank you, Shinji.
A paper thin, narrow miss. Thanks, Shinji.
安堵しました。やはりシロは清廉潔白で高潔なマスターです。
He actually had it? I'm greatly relieved. Shiro, you are just as pure and noble as a master as I've always believed you to be.
ああ、いや、これからは誤解を
I mean,
招くような真似
Pyoro.
は避けるから。
No. From now on, I need to make sure I don't do anything that could lead to a misunderstanding like this.
ですがシロは金髪は。いや、
However, this blonde hair... Oh, never mind. Do excuse me. I get the feeling I'd better not ask. Letting this conversation continue could well lead to the discovery of the second Pandora's box below.
そろそろ3時だよな。
He actually has
It's almost 3 o'clock.
そういえば、今に行ってまさか待っていよ。お茶の用意をして賭けの報酬を受け取らないと。
Come on, Saber. Let's go to the living room and wait for Tosaka to come back. We should have tea ready to enjoy with the spoils of your victory.
そうですね。
Yes, that's it. Bring her
私
mind
たち
back
の
to the
完全勝利
food.
です。
Indeed. This was an uncontested victory for us. A blissful smile lights up Saber's face. Sorry, Saber. It's not a victory for us, so as much as it is for me.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
that scene.
I was also pretty fooled. I would have thought that he actually just didn't have any.
Sames. That's what I thought. I was so fooled. But yes. I should just I think this is the end
Yeah,
of the
let's
loop,
just
so
let's
let's
go
it
to
a day.
sleep. Yep, yep.
Goodbye. Exit restart.
And now we've got a couple of wallpapers to look at.
Oh,
So if you want to
yes.
bring up that priest, if you want to bring up the nun, so
I brought up the
if you
priest
want to
now.
make sure that chat sees none, sees the none of it.
Eh? That was awful. Wallpaper.
Yeah.
Oh god, there it is. Disgusting. Ugh.
Wait, okay, mouse over it. I want to see who drew it. Mizui Kao. All right, you can stop looking it down.
Thank you. Alright, so what we in here?
Oh, I think.
Oh, this is new?
Yep.
Alright, so we can remove the priest and just scroll through them now. So let's look at this Medea one again. I need
Yep,
to make that
that's
my
a fun one.
wallpaper. I love this one. Oh, look at this one.
And then there's this one,
Archer and me.
which also features the
It was a
what
good
would you even
scene.
call that? The thigh high squish?
Sigh? Oh yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
It's just barely there. And what was your background for a while? It's so good.
Well, the Zetai Ryuiki, but not the
This
I'm talking about
reminds me-
specifically the art where it like leaves a slight like impression on the skin.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, no, I remember. Also, where's the other one?
Oh, be very careful if you're just gonna scroll through them all.
Yeah, I've gotten far enough where the priest is coming back. Oh, I have the priest. I have the priest. I have the priest. There we go. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. That's nice.
Oh, I love this one too. We got a bunch of Reen art.
Yep. God, I never knew that Reen was that small.
She is small. I always thought she was
Or is
taller as
Archer
well.
just featuring Archer from the Attack on Titan series?
Attack on Archer.
But yeah. With that, let's put the priest up and head over to Omukuji Land.
Priest is up. I always see who drew these as well. 029.
029.
I assume that's like an artist screen name.
And Kogayun.
Kogayun. Special series. So I assume all the specials are drawn by Takeuchi? I still love this one.
Sorry, just the first result. The first result for the artist that did that Ilya one is an in hentai page.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse.
But
It's worse.
yeah.
Yeah, also is there like an anime with this art style? Because it looks really familiar for some reason. I can't pin it though.
It's
Can't pin it.
like
So
you can
distinct and
tone
familiar
down
looking.
a little bit, and the
cooking anime kind of leans towards this. But I
love
vaguely
Tiger
remember, like...
Coliseum. What is
Mhm.
that?
I don't know about Fate. I know that
Son?
there's, like, a bunch of anime that have, like, roughly this style, but... don't
Yeah,
worry
it's
about it.
more
We'll
just
get
I
to
haven't
that.
seen very much.
Maybe.
But yes,
If we can.
let's get out of this dangerous screen.
Out of the danger zone.
There we go. Emma's?
That's it.
No Emmas. We have so many Emmas left.
No Emmas.
I think we have over half of them to get later.
That's right.
The
Fortune!
nose. Bad.
School!
Pass.
Lost item!
Oh, absolutely appear. Good luck!
Pretty good luck!
The fortune is
Good
bad.
luck, but bad fortune.
That works. Pretty good luck. Reen trying to figure out how to get the TV to work. Oh yes, more Reen Week.
Yep.
See you next time on Reen Week for Marine. And thank you
And
everyone
hey, when
so
do we
much
do
for
this?
watching.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
I went to the fucking...
Good night, Wes.
Mizuokawa's,
Good night, Doc. Wait, what did you find?
my anime list page, and, yep, that's some work done before. Anyway,
Why do you do this to yourself?
have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night,
This
everyone.
is
Tuesdays,
Vimacule,
7 p.m. Eastern Time for more.
Flatoggers, Flatogra,
Flatogra.
signing out. Oh, right, yeah. I
Yeah?
keep reading this because it's so baked in that sometimes, like, if we go to the next section without doing it, I forget about this, but thanks everyone for watching, whether you're here live, chatting or lurking, watching along in the VODs, or YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you all so much.
They're all
And
appreciated.
again, one more apology about not doing the Tiger Dojos. We will get to it. By the very latest, after HA. That is the, like, absolute latest we'll do them. But we will do them, and I'm very sorry
And
that
we're-
it took us that long.
We're
Yep.
probably gonna get to them sooner than the end of HA.
I hope so. Yes, have a great night, everyone.
yeah.
Platoggers.
Platoggers and Platogra, and a good night to all.
Platogra, mind you. See ya. We're going to see Lady Peter now. Bye. I know it's Lady Tour.
Goodbye, YouTube and VOD people.
Goodbye, everyone. See ya. Goodbye.